The study that I carried out with my colleagues Alberto Grando and Thanos Papadimitriou deals with manufacturing and logistic responsiveness of Italian companies. Many studies claim that company size is a main driver of responsiveness, and in this concern our study confirms that small to medium-sized enterprises are better than large companies in delivering items very quickly to the customer. Being responsive from a manufacturing and logistics standpoint means being able to bring new products to the market, to change production volumes, and also to deliver product to the customer very quickly. We focused on the third dimension of responsiveness, which concerned the speed of delivery. We carried out a study using the database of the International Best Factory Award, a benchmarking program carried out in Italy, in the United Kingdom and in Germany. According to our study, we can say that companies with less than 250 employees are able to deliver items to the customer in 14 days on average, while companies with more than 250 employees are able to deliver items to the customer in 44 days about. In order to deliver items very quickly to the customer, it is necessary to enjoy a very reactive supply chain, from the procurement of components and raw materials to the final assembly of the finished product. And again, our study confirms that small to medium-sized enterprises are better than large companies in terms of procurement lead time and manufacturing lead times. It has been claimed that small to medium-sized enterprises are more responsive than large companies because they enjoy a remarkable speed of the decision-making process due to a rather flat organizational structure. However, they also suffer from a structural lack of human and financial resources, which keep them from investing in up-to-date practices and technologies which are essential to invest in logistic responsiveness. Our study demonstrates that all performance indicators whose level can be influenced by the adoption of modern practices and technologies are worse in small to medium-sized companies compared to larger companies. This is the case, for instance, of the average setup time and of customer returns for quality reasons. It seems, at least in the sample of companies that we analyzed, that small to medium-sized companies suffer from the typical weaknesses of companies that cannot invest so much. So what are the determinants of the responsiveness of small to medium-sized enterprises? According to our study, they seem to be basically two. The first concerns the product range, which in small to medium-sized enterprises seems to be narrower than in large companies. The second concerns the kind of product which is typically manufactured by this kind of companies, which generally produce components and sub-assemblies that can be obtained through a small number of operations. So basically, according to our study, it seems that small to medium-sized enterprises produce and deliver very quickly because they manage a lower product complexity. This is a rather risky situation. If small to medium-sized enterprises are specialized in the production of components and sub-assemblies, they must work in a production network, which are generally coordinated by a focal company. Focal companies generally select their vendors on the basis not only of responsiveness, but also considering quality level and efficiency level. So in this kind of environment, Italian small to medium-sized enterprises can be threatened by their structural inability to invest in up-to-date practices and technologies which are essential to boost this kind of performances.